Hey guys, Todd James here. Just want to give you a quick video talking about product selection in a non-conventional sense. And by non-conventional, I mean the standard wisdom now is to, search AliExpress, Alibaba, find items that look interesting, and then go back and research it using Jungle Scout and some other tools, and find your niche, and then select your product and place the order, and everything's going to be great. And hey, I do that. That's not a foreign concept to me. Very rarely do I not use Jungle Scout for 30 minutes or so a day at least, and sometimes longer. Just depends on how caught up I get in the process. But with that said, I've been very successful over the years finding items to sell in a very old-fashioned, old-school kind of methodology, and that involves actually getting out in the world, getting away from the computer screen, and getting out in the world, and specifically going to trade shows. I've actually enjoyed going to trade shows for many years, and things like the International Home Builders Show. For those of you that don't know, the last time I checked, that was the largest convention in the entire world. You can go there and spend 8 or 10 hours a day, perusing the aisles in this convention, and never see every vendor that's there. But a lot of those vendors that are there are product developers, and they have products that may very well be unique, completely conceptually unique, or at least a new take on an older type solution to a problem. And a lot of these are small vendors who will wholesale to you, and would actually be very great to work with, because most of them are actually US based, so you don't have the language barriers, you don't have the import-export barriers that you would have when you're dealing with a Chinese manufacturer or a manufacturer just that's offshore somewhere. But these smaller vendors are grateful for your business. They truly want to do business with you. They will provide you with all the product information that you could ever ask for. A lot of them will provide you with high-resolution photos, anything you need to help sell their product. Trade shows are an outstanding resource for people that are looking for interesting products to sell. And there are trade shows for virtually anything under the sun. If you, for whatever reason, have a strong desire to sell plumbing fixtures, there are multiple trade shows around this country for plumbing fixtures. If you want to sell home improvement equipment, tools, materials, things of that nature, again, multiple trade shows around this country. Anything you can imagine, there's a trade show for somewhere. Don't overlook this when doing your product research. All your product research doesn't have to occur online, and for me, I've actually have found it, I have been far more successful in just opening my eyes, looking at the things around me, looking at what people are using, looking for people that are doing things in new and innovative ways, and then going and doing online research to get a complete perspective on what it is that I've seen, and to see if there's something there that's worth monetizing and worth pursuing. Another thing to consider, another source, is local artisans. Most every part of the United States, you have some type of local art that is unique to your part of the country. Whether it's quilts or blown glass, or wood crafts, or knitting, or you name it. There's something that is geographically unique to your part of the country. A lot of these artisans live hand to mouth, and they would be more than happy to produce some of their products on a larger scale and have you resell them. So there's no difference there between ordering something from China and ordering something from someone who's 100 miles from your home and who would greatly appreciate your business. There's no hard and fast rule that everything you sell on Amazon or everything you sell on Shopify has to come from a foreign country. Your life can be easier. You can certainly make the lives of some of your suppliers better, and not only better, but you'll get to see how much better, because you'll be dealing with these people face to face. If there's an issue, your supply line may only be 100 miles long as opposed to 10,000 miles long. There's not going to be a language barrier. There's not going to be import restrictions or shipping delays, things of that nature. So don't overlook the opportunities that may very well be right in your backyard. So I'm going to leave it at that. I just want to give you all something to think about. This is something I've mentioned in several of the videos. I keep coming back to this because I think it's I think people tend to overcomplicate things. This is a very simple solution, or at least a very simple option for your supply question and your product selection questions. So just keep it in mind, keep your eyes open. If you have any comments or thoughts, please share them with us in the comment section down below. If you would, hit the like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already, and we will see you in the next video.